Oh, good Wednesday morning, Smarties. So we've been talking about money this week, and we're going to keep talking about money. So stay tuned. We'll tell you how your dollar is just not going very far anymore. So obviously you caught me on a hike here. Kind of came to me this whole topic we've been talking about with tipping getting out of control, just rooms going up in prices, food prices, everything else. And it got me to thinking, is your dollar really going far for you in the casino? Now, I don't just mean, oh, wait a minute. Don't forget tonight's live, 8 p.m. Central Time. Mark may be joining us. He is on a cruise, so we will see how that goes. Got a little bit of a surprise for you guys, so hopefully you guys tune in tonight. So the whole point is when you're at a casino, one of the things that disassociates you from the dollar is obviously change it into credits. You put it into a machine, you change chips at a table. Now you've disassociated that from money. That's the whole point of doing these things, is so that you forget what that money is. The other thing is that while you're in that mix of forgetting, you get out of control betting. You're betting a little bit higher. You're maybe, oh, it's only credits. I'm not really thinking about that. So that is kind of a big deal, right? Hopefully the wind noise doesn't get too bad. I'm getting out in the open here. So while your dollar is not going far everywhere else, food, we talked about prices going up. Rooms, talked about those rooms going up. The tipping going up. As you go through the casino with your gambling money, that's worth now less than it was before. You're betting, and you're betting your dollars. And what do you instantly do when you're not winning? You generally increase your bet, which you shouldn't do, obviously, because, well, we don't want to increase our bet and get blown out of our budget. But with all the other things going now, your budget's kind of smaller, most likely. I know mine is. If I'm having to pay more for food and pay more for rooms, my gambling budget's going to be the first thing that takes the hit. You still have to eat, although you can eat economically. You can stay at cheaper rooms, but at the same time, your flight's going up, all these things. So you kind of got to make sure to really pay attention to those dollars in those machines. And a great way to do that is cash out often. Cash out and take a break and look at that dollars. You put $100 in, it's now credits. Cash that out once in a while and just check it, look at it, see what it is in dollars. This doesn't make any difference, obviously. It doesn't matter if you cash out or not on a machine. It's not going to make a difference to the machine. But what I'm talking about is a visual representation of those dollars so that you're checking back in that these dollars are still there and they're not as much as they were before. Or maybe they're more. So let's think about that. If you cash out and all of a sudden your dollars are like $300 and you put in 100, go to the cash machine, redeem that ticket, take that cash out, put that 200 in your pocket or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be 200, and then put that $100 back in your favorite machine. You don't have to get stuck in that machine and risk putting it all back in. Go cash that out and take that back with you and reset, your budget. Put that way. That was harder to do this way. So the disassociation of dollars is not stopping. It's getting worse. With the new digital wallets, and I'm a big fan of the digital wallets. I'm going to do a little thing on one, how the Every wallet has actually changed for the better by adding a few extra features. So I'm going to do that in a later video. But the casinos want you to disassociate from dollars. They don't want you to think about dollars. That's why everything's in credits. You're betting 2 credits. You're betting 225 credits. You're betting 750 credits. And then you go up in denomination and the credits are still the same. So if you're betting 1 cent and your credits are, let's say, 75, 150, 225, 300, 450, well, then you go over to get that glare out of you. You go over to 5 cents, 50 credits, 75 credits, 100 credits. They're keeping that money in your brain from processing because you're thinking credits. And now that's been going on for quite some time. It is nothing new. However, as we go more into the modern era with ticket in, ticket out, and you have your little redemption tickets, once again, we're now not having any cash for it. I cannot get away from that glare. There we go. So now we're not having any cash whatsoever in our transactions until we actually cash out. Into the digital wallet, the new digital age, digital currency, which is coming. It is unavoidable at this point in my mind. The only thing is how long until we don't have a choice, until it's here, until we're stuck with no money, in a sense, obviously. Your digital wallet is just another way to disassociate you from money. Credit cards obviously do the exact same thing. Credit cards, the best way to do it, obviously, is treat a credit card like cash. Find a great points card, treat that card like a debit card rather than a credit card. So that way you're banking on points, you're getting all that stuff, and you're coming out on top building your credit. With a digital wallet, you're not getting any points for it other than your points for play. So this has got me really thinking, are we better off? I gotta say no, but I want to hear what you have to say. Are we better off with credits than with dollars? Are we better off with a digital wallet? I don't know yet. We're so far from connected to cash that I feel like every step we take is another step to a essentially cashless society, meaning the actual bills and money is out of our hands. Obviously, we still have a money system. We have a monetary system. That's not going away. You have to be able to buy and sell goods. But in a casino, it's getting more and more reckless as far as separating ourselves from dollars. Is the casino doing this maliciously? No, they're not doing it maliciously. At least I don't think so. I would hope so. But what they're doing is trying to figure out the best way to separate you from your dollars, which is essentially what a casino's job is, to take your dollars. Now, of course, you should be getting services for all that money, entertainment in the form of gambling, in the form of food, in the form of, actual entertainment and rooms. And hopefully that's what's really kind of driving us forward to accept it, to accept digital currency, to accept cashless systems like this. So I really want to hear from you guys about this, because it's got me really perplexed on where we're going and how it's going to be when we get there. Because once we're there, it's set. Our destination is done. We can't go back once we've accepted digital currency, a cashless society. There's no route back. And that's what's got me really just sort of confused about all of this. Gamble smart, gamble safe. We got more coming at you soon. I just got really on this topic. Thought I'd just share it with y'all. Biker went by, like biker on bike, not bikers like. So anyway, have a good one, gang. See you tomorrow. Gamble smart, gamble safe again.